Well, hello there, Cancer. Welcome to Aries Moon Arcana. I am Kaya, and today I'm going to be doing a tarot reading focused on your money specifically. This is going to be relevant from today until August 13th, so it'll be resonating for the next month or so. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, and comment, as that, of course, always helps me know that I'm on the right track and also helps me be able to make more of these. So if you're into it, that's awesome. Let me know. And if you're returning, that's also awesome. Let me know. If you go through this and you feel like it does not resonate, you can check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs. I have all these videos for this specific reading in a playlist that you can find on my channel. And also, real quick, I'm doing things a little bit differently this time around. I'm going to try a different spread, and I'm also going to be using my Fountain Tarot deck as my main one. So, as you know, if you're returning, I usually do like an oracle message and then use my Golden Universal. I'm not doing an oracle message. I'm just going to jump right in and just see what it says. So, without further ado, let's get to stepping. So we're gonna start, like I said, ooh, hello, get your ass over there. Starting with the fountain. And, you know what I didn't do? Duh. Sorry, guys. 2 seconds. I feel like I'm gonna lose a bunch of you right now. I just need to clarify it so that energy's fresh and new. Sorry, guys. All right, just all about Cancer. We want everything else out of here, so we're just focused on you guys. All right, back to business. Sorry about that. All right, Cancer, so what's happening, y'all? What's going on with your monies? Let's see how you're feeling. What's your money flow looking like? Do you need any advice? How can I help you? So let's just get into it. I also have a nice new little candle holder right there. I mean, it's not new, I guess, but I found it in my old stuff, and I was like, look how cute, it's perfect. So, you know, just getting a little more ambiance going for you guys. All right, Cancer. From now until August 13th, for your money. What's going on with your money? Let's figure it out, shall we? We get the Five of Wands. We get the Death card reversed. And we get the Strength card. So I'm getting the sense that, I mean, this could be for anybody at any point in time. I don't want you to think I'm trying to, you know, sound profound here, but money's been a bit of a struggle for whoever I'm directly talking to in this circumstance. Little bit of a struggle, maybe not like super challenging, really difficult, like lots of poverty necessarily. But you've had a little bit of a struggle, and I'm thinking maybe recently that's been the case. Things have maybe gotten more difficult. Of course, with the pandemic, that would be totally on like par for most people. But I'm seeing with the Death reversed, I'm seeing that there was some sort of change in your income or how you get money. Maybe you had somebody that you were relying on at some point, and now you can't rely on them anymore. And so I'm seeing that there's been some sort of assistance that you were receiving that's been cut short, that you're not going to be receiving anymore. And so what you need to kind of focus on right now is returning the strength to your finances and really figuring out how you're going to make your money work for you instead of the other way around. And so, yeah, I'm just seeing kind of like there's some struggles, then something's removed from you, some sort of assistance is taken away. And then you're like, you got to pull yourself up by the bootstraps, which is always true for any sign at any point when things get challenging. But we're going to find out more insight as we clarify. So let's get right into that, shall we? All right, Cancer, I want to clarify this Five of Wands. So yeah, bit of a struggle here. I'm getting that your finances have been kind of difficult, and maybe they might be haunting your dreams right now because of this recent loss of assistance or help. It could be a person that cut you off. It could be maybe you were on unemployment and it just ran out, or the CARES Act coming to an end, honestly, if you're receiving that benefit. So yeah, there's some sort of like something that you were relying on is going away. Lost your job, something shitty like that, and you really need to figure out what's next. So we're going to clarify first this Five of Wands. Because this is, I can see, I'm feeling a little bit like it's keeping you up at night, kind of, you know what I mean? Like you're stressing about money. And you're like, God, haven't I gone through enough stress with money? Like, can't we just get to the point where things are settled, please? And it's like a bitch. Devil reversed, Hermit reversed, and then their 5 of Swords reversed. So yeah, things have been really challenging. I see you really, like I said, I think you're separating yourself from something, or it could have separated itself from you. But you're also, what you're doing because of that is you're separating yourself from the hold that it had over you, or your like unhealthy attachment to it. So I'm seeing maybe you did have parents that were giving you money, and you're kind of like, maybe you're choosing yourself even to just be like, stop giving me money, I need to figure this out on my own. Because I see a lot of like inner work going on and breaking ties with an unhealthy attachment to some sort of assistance that you were getting. And you'd really rather kind of do it on your own, but you're not doing it in like a shitty, like, you know, like an asshole way. You're not like, fuck you, I don't need you anymore, and I never appreciated you. You're not doing it that way. You're really like, you know what, it's time for me to get that strength card energy, to really like I said, pull myself up by my bootstraps and like, and just take charge of my own life in my own way and my own style, and live life on my terms and spend money on my terms. So you're really looking, there's even possibly like an entrepreneurial thing going on. Maybe some of you are starting a business because you're like, you know what? I'm moving out of this like toxic energy, or the energy of attachment, because attachments can go toxic very easily. And so you want to separate yourself from that energy. That's what I'm seeing. And it's really going to take a lot of inner integrity and inner strength and inner work to get to that point, but you're really going to go inward and like listen to your intuition and make things right for yourself. So that's what I'm seeing for the 5 of Wands, is really like you're struggling. And I think it's because you're like, I need to walk away from this situation that's not benefiting me anymore. And like, but what about the finances? You know what I mean? Like you might even be wanting to leave a relationship or a codependent relationship or something like that. And you're like, but what about the money? And it's like making you avoid the inevitable ending that needs to happen. And so there's just some sort of thing that's coming to an end here, because we got the Death card reversed, which indicates, because it's reversed, it does indicate that it might not necessarily be your decision. Or it's something that you're delaying. So let's just get some clarity to see what's going on here, because I want to get more info. Because when we get the Death card and the Devil card in the same reading, I mean, that's just like, always tells me that you're breaking free from some sort of unhealthy situation. And since this is the finances reading, we're going to go ahead and guess it has something to do with your money. You know what I'm saying? So let's see here. We get the 5 of Pentacles, we get the 6 of Coins reversed, and then we get the 2 of Swords. So yeah, you're really like, you know, you're fighting against this poverty mindset. I think you're worried, right? You've got a choice to make. Like I said, like this could be that you're leaving a situation, but concerned about the money, because you've got that 2 of Swords, which is like a decision needs to be made. And like I said, it could be an avoidance, because some sort of decision is not coming through. It's like being avoided, because she's just sitting pretty with the 2 swords. She's blindfolded. She's not looking at shit right now. She's not making a decision. She's just got the 2 choices and she's sitting on the fence. But it's like, it has everything to do with your financial health and your well-being because of that. So you've got the 5 of Coins, you've got the 6 of Coins, but it's reversed. You're gonna really need to, be smarter with whatever resources you do have, because like I said, something's coming to an end, and so you need to be prepared for that. I need to get clarity on the next card though, because I'm curious about what's coming up with you, because it's like, it's funny, I'm seeing like there's a couple different options for how these cards are coming out. Your decision to leave a relationship, but you're thinking about the money and you're concerned about the money, so you're not sure if you want to leave it because you don't want to leave yourself totally financially fucked. But I also see the other side where some sort of assistance that was being provided to you is coming to an end, and it's a good thing for you, but it scares the shit out of you. I think that you're freaked out because you don't want that poverty to leak into your brain because you feel like you've struggled enough. You don't want to go back to that because I feel like for a lot of you, you've kind of worked your way out of that and you've really built a better situation for yourself, and you are terrified of having to return back down into that fucking dungeon of a life, which I understand. So let's see, let's get the strength card clarified because I want to know what's going on there. What's going on here? Because we got a couple different types of cancers, like a couple different stories going on for you guys. So this could apply, or maybe somehow for you, it both apply at the same time. I don't know. If you are, you're like the one that I'm really, really, really resonating with. So hi, how's it going? We're on the same wavelength. So yeah, let's get some clarity on this strength card. Knight of Pentacles reversed, 10 of Cups, 10 of Swords reversed. I mean, I think something is ending, and so there's some sort of like I said, bootstraps. You're really figuring out how much you need to be self-reliant and self-sufficient and build a life that you want to live, and be the one that's financially responsible for it. Because I think that this is tied into a relationship and it's coming to an end, but it's gonna be better for a lot of things, and also it's gonna force you to have to figure out your money for yourself and do a lot of research about that and really get yourself up into a better standing, because you can't live with that devil energy. You have to have that. It's reversed, so you're healing from it. 10 of Swords is reversed, so you're healing from it. You need to I think it really might be and do I need to get out of this relationship? If so, I need to start putting money into the forefront and planning for that better. So there's some sort of need for you guys to be studying your financial situation and improving on it yesterday. Because something, like I said, something's coming to an end here and you need to be prepared. And so I think that you'll know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about. For the ones that I'm resonating with, you know who you are. You know what I'm saying? So you know what ending I'm talking about here. I'm seeing a couple different options, but yeah, something's ending and it's up to you. It's a good thing, and I think that you know that the ending. It's an unhealthy, like I said, it could just be getting money from your parents or something, and it's time for that to end. It's time to grow up. It's time to leave that shitty relationship. It's time to, leave that shitty job where I work with super toxic people that are constantly talking shit, that kind of thing, where it's that it's better for your health to get yourself out of that situation. Whether it's up to you or not, that it's a good idea for you not to be in that situation. And so in order for that to really work for you, you're going to have to put some financial steps into place and really see how you can make it work for you. Make it work. You're going to want to make it work. Should I do the Tim Gunn? Make it work. Am I terrible at that? Designers, make it work. 4 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles reversed again, and then there's the Hanged Man. So these are your final cards, or maybe missing anything we missed for messages. You're gonna need to go into hyperdrive saving mode because of this ending. You're gonna need to not be spending so much or giving your money away to other people, maybe. You need to save, you need to be holding on to your money right now. And you need to be ignoring where there are opportunities for you to be spending. I think you need to be within yourself right now. You need to be just kind of patient, maybe, because maybe this death is gonna take a long time and it's a slow process and it's not gonna happen like that. So that gives you the opportunity to be saving money and not giving it out to people with that 6 of Coins reversed returning. But yeah, I see you kind of turning yourself away from some like invitations, maybe even to just to go out to eat and stuff like that, or like going on a vacation, or just like kind of like superfluous extra things that you know that you don't need, and that you do know that you're gonna need that money for this like ending situation to happen. So I'm feeling kind of like you're gonna be going into almost like hermit mode, right? We saw the hermit reversed, which whenever he's reversed, for the most part, except for a couple outliers, I always see that card reversed as like really, really, really like internal work, really introverted, really working on yourself, really not going outward for answers, and really sitting with yourself and doing a lot of work. So I see that maybe this month is going to be very important that you're right with yourself, and that you're centered, and that you are staying at home more, and just like, you know, cooking your own meals and saving that extra money, and, you know, fixing your own pants instead of buying new ones, learning how to sew. Like I feel like you're putting a lot of effort into learning how to be frugal and also saving your money that you do have. So those two things aren't necessarily the same thing. Just keep in mind, because when you get money in, you want to be really careful with it. So living frugally doesn't just mean being careful with your money. It also means actively seeking out things that you can do that you would have otherwise been having been spending money on something else. That's like, seems reasonable, I think, to most people. Like needing new pants because you got holes in them, that seems reasonable to me. But frugal people are like, what? Just sew them. That's ridiculous. Why would you buy new pants? So that's what I'm saying, is like there might be some more frugality that's coming into your mind. And I see you kind of going on like a bit of a journey with this, and really learning how to save up your money, because you're either preparing for the end of something, or you're responding to the end of something. But either way, it's a good thing. It's healthy to to extricate yourself from something toxic or shitty. And you're gonna need to learn how to be more financially savvy on your own because of this. So you're gonna need to like be in the driver's seat with this stuff, is what I'm seeing. And so the only way you're gonna do that is to learn, especially if you don't already know, right? So put a lot of research and effort into that, and I think you should be just fine. But you know, the ending is for the best, so don't worry. Don't be scared. It's okay. Why did I say that? Oh boy, baby talk. Now I'm thinking of the Office scene. Don't worry about it. Thank you so much for being here. If you're still watching Cancer somehow, please like, subscribe, share, and comment if you were into this and it resonated with you. If it didn't and you're still here, that's amazing. Hi, thanks for sticking around. But check out your moon, rising, and Venus sign to see if those make more sense to you. If you know a Cancer that needs to hear this, send them my way. I've got a weekly schedule. It's down in the description box below, as is my Etsy store. I do personal readings if you're interested in that. Next week, I'm going to be doing a new moon reading, and it's going to be like a totally different format, hour long, all the signs in one, time stamped. That's my plan. We'll see how it goes. So thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you next week. Thanks, Cancer. See ya.